Good morning, everyone. I take more photos of myself thinking I'm pressing the video button. Anyway, we're reading through Numbers 14, 15, and Psalm 90 today, and yeah, we see what happens when people walk in disobedience. A lot of bad stuff. They were invited to go. The spies lied. The people try to rush into the land after they realize that what they've done, and bad results. You know, it's we read through it though. It's like what the Lord said to Adam. You know, that sin, disobedience would lead to death, and we see that. We see that in the you know, the guy who went out to collect firewood when he wasn't supposed to collect firewood on the Sabbath, and it ended in death. You look at the lying spies, and that ended in death. You look at the nation that tried to enter into the promised land after the Lord had rejected them because they refused to enter into the promised land, and it ended in death. And there's all kinds of examples like that. But we live in an age of grace, and that's really fantastic. But in this age of grace, the danger, you know, sin is covered. That's not going to be the problem. The problem is when we abuse the grace, and we end in a situation where we continue in sin, and we don't live under the condemnation of that, but that sin is going to turn our hearts hard, and it's going to end up being the rejection of Jesus himself. That's where we'll end up going, and the result will be the same. It will be death, the second death. And we've got to understand that we're in a relationship of love. It is love, and our response to the Lord must always be love. It's not a thing of fear. It's love. It is respect. There's a reverence. Some people refer to it as fear. It's a reverence because of who he is. But what he wants from us is a love. It's a heart response. It's not a fear response. And the obedience that we have for him is in response to his love for us. It's not something that's coerced out of us. It's because we love him that we will obey him. Because he loves us. Because he first loved us. We love because he first loved us. And that's what we have to remember that. So you have a blessed and wonderful day. And I'm looking forward to all the good reports of stuff that the Lord is doing and what's happening in your lives. God bless.